Sorry, Florida State. Coach Prime wants you. Sorry, Florida State. We got you. We got you. Xavier Payne, 6'7", 320-pound tackle. Flips from Florida State. It was down between us and Syracuse, but we beat out Fran Brown for this recruit. I'm pumped about it. Welcome to the Buffs, Xavier Payne. Y'all smash that like. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. We're going to break down what he brings to the program if you've been sleeping under a rock, right? So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Xavier Payne. Let's freaking go. 6'7", 320 pounds, top 100 offensive tackle in the country, 90th overall, to be specific on 24/7. And if you see the composite, which takes into account all the different recruiting sites, right? You see, this is a number of destiny, a ranking of destiny, guys. Are you smelling what I'm stepping in? Dude, we're bringing in a guy who's the 69th best offensive tackle in the country, man. Does it not get any more beautiful than this? I really don't think so. I love the fact Xavier Payne, 6'7", you can't teach that. Out of Miami, Florida, another Florida buff. This is awesome. Awesomeness, as Lady C will say. And I agree with you. So let's get to the highlights. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But guys, it's been a weird few weeks, but we got Xavier Payne here. That's something to celebrate. Love this. And he's looking like a grown man playing up against children with how abnormally large he is for a human being. And I love to see him playing through the whistle. This is something that my friend Russ at Buffs News Weekly was just bringing up. He plays through the whistle. He's going to pancake dudes. He's going to get real rough with them. You'll love to see that. I think he plays with a little bit of attitude. He's got some nastiness to his game, and that's what our offensive line needs. We need bullies. We need mean guys, especially in the trenches. We got a lot of those guys on the defensive line. I think we've made a big improvement. Nice somersault there, by the way. That was awesome to see. So he's got some athleticism. But I think this past offseason, we made an improvement on just getting like meaner guys. And hopefully Xavier Payne adds to that as well. Somebody else in Russ's stream brought up this. Maybe it was Northside, somebody else, but they brought up the fact that if you're an offensive lineman, having the last name Payne, it's in your DNA to play football. And I would agree. This guy is a pancake machine. He's pancaking all these kids that are like 150 pounds. How is he going to do it up at the next level? Well, we'll have to see what Gunnar White, Swayze, all those guys do with him. And, of course, the bulk of the responsibility is going to be on Xavier himself to put in the work. Old school. Is it the same old school or a new old school? A new school? Y'all let me know. Hope you're doing well and you guys had a great July 4th weekend. But absolutely love this. We have 6 commits now, which is right on par with where we've been at recruiting-wise, as of last year, right? So, hey, I'm not going to say no. And I said this in Russ's show. If you're coming to see you and you're not selling DT2 merch, you're absolutely welcome to be here, and I'm pumped to have you here. So Xavier Payne, just come in here, do your thing, inflict pain on our Big 12 opponents, and you're not going to have to worry about selling merch. You're not going to have to grift for anything, my friend. Definitely about that. Now, Dizza coming up here, throwing some cold water on Colorado, but it might be warranted. 3 stars in Florida is greater than 4 stars in Colorado. Hey, you could be right there. You could be right there. But Florida, I love getting players from Florida, from Texas, from Georgia, from Louisiana, and California. I mean, those are probably the top states, right, when it comes to football. So, yes, give me more Florida boys. They are just built differently. No doubt about it. So, welcome to the Buff, Xavier Payne. I love to see this. let's go ahead and take a look at where we're at recruiting wise with this. And yes, look at this guy. Xavier Payne brought us up from 102 to 97 now. 97. Don't get at me. Don't get at us, right? But all jokes aside, you guys know the right? I thought the same thing, Maurice. The guys he's playing up against being like middle schoolers. But all jokes aside, right now we know what the strategy is for Coach Prime, and it's going to be transfer portal heavy. I do wonder if him being out due to health reasons, which, by the way, I'm thrilled to hear that he's going to be at Big 12 Media Day this year. That's fantastic. Guys, don't forget, right? Was it the first season that he missed or the second season? I'm trying to remember when he was dealing with blood clot issues. But I do think that had some effect on maybe us not closing at as high of a rate as we have in the past with some of the blue chip guys that we brought in on visits. And, like, honestly, man, I've been pretty worried like over the last month just because we haven't heard much. But glad to know that he's in good health and is going to be at Big 12 Media Day. So that's fantastic. I think, hey, once he's back in Boulder, that's going to be a big time bump for all recruiting. And, hats off to the recruiting staff, Gunnar White. This is great to get Xavier Payne even before August hits. But this is going to be a transfer portal heavy recruiting class. That's just how it's going to be. I hope at some point that will change a little bit. But right now, this is kind of on par for what we've seen. 6 commits right now. As you can see, Xavier Payne is now our 3rd highest commit, right behind Preston Ashley and Gavin Mueller, tight end. You see Xavier Payne is right here. 86 overall guy. We also have is it DeMonte Timms? That is a safety that's been crystal balled to Colorado as well. So he very well could be our 7th commit. And I think he commits this coming weekend. So very interesting. On 3 put out a crystal ball for him, not 24/7, which is why you don't see that. But that's something to keep an eye on as well when it comes to the recruiting class. Now, Colby Johnson, I'm pumped to have him out here. We'll see if Carson Crawford commits soon as well. Another linebacker, higher rated 3-star out of Carthage here in Texas. Domata Pecco, Maurice Williams. So, we do have a chance, like after this week or so concludes, to go up from 5 commits before like an hour ago to 8 by the time the weekend is done, depending on what Timms and Crawford end up doing. So I think this is awesome. Pumped to see what they can do as Buffs. My hope is that they stick around. That's my hope for most of the guys, that end up coming here. I want to see them develop here. And I think while we don't have right now, that big, amazing 5-star guy, right? I think we should be in play for some as the season goes on, as long as we continue to win. But, there are a handful of guys that I think could develop into really good players. Plenty of good college players come in as 3-stars. Ratings only matter to an extent, or stars only matter to an extent. So I'm pumped about this, guys. I love this. Big win for Gunnar White. Congratulations on getting his first high school commit. That's great to see. So congratulations, young man, because I think Gunnar White is younger than me, so I can call him young man. Maybe not, though. We'll have to see. Mr. Maurice coming in here saying, Dave, Xavier Payne is legit. Played against top talent and teams in Florida. He's down there in the mud in Miami now. Love to hear that. And was he a state champion? I'm trying to remind myself. Yeah, played for the 4A title in Florida this past year. So played for Orlando Jones. They need to change his high school, not Edison, my bad. Orlando Jones High School, and played for the 4A title this year. So does Florida go up to 4A? or 5A. I'm trying to remember. But love to see that he's played against good competition. And when you're taking a look at his competition, I mean, you can just see he's so much bigger than all these guys, which is awesome. I mean, he does make these kids that are playing high level football there in the state of Florida just look incredibly tiny. Remember, guys, he's 6'7", already 320 pounds. So he's not like a guy that's going to have to lose any weight coming out here. He's just going to be able to add good weight, hopefully. But I think he moves pretty well. And again, I think I like some of the nasty that he plays with. I think he's got good effort level. Now, is he the most athletic guy compared to some of the other guys that we've recruited or brought out here? No. But, let's see how he can develop. If he's going to be a monster in the weight room and putting in the extra, I love that somersault, the extra work outside of the required hours, right? Give me that every time over somebody who is superior athletically, but doesn't put in any extra time. Usually these guys end up outperforming those other dudes that aren't taking advantage of what they've been given athletically. So, this is going to be fun to see. Can he play left tackle at the collegiate level? I don't know, but I think at the very least, he's a swing tackle, or could develop into a right tackle. We'll see how he develops, but he's going to have the opportunity to learn behind Jordan Seaton as well, which is tremendous. Congratulations on Jordan Seaton, and was it DJ McKinney? Both being named Big 12 preseason, all Big 12 players. Let's go. Was it DJ McKinney? I'm trying to remember. But I love to see that, and I love to see us getting that recognition. So, okay. He transferred to Miami Edison now. Thank you for that, Mr. Maurice. TMFB, what's going on, man? These kids are hesitant in high school because none of the Gold Jackets have been on campus since the spring game. You're not wrong. And yeah, we got a lot of work to do in the fall. I think, again, our biggest recruiting chip is going to be the product on the field. So let's run the ball. Let's play balanced football. Let's control the clock. And let's be the meanest defense in the Big 12. And let's be an offense that leaves defenses sore. That's what I'm excited for. So, Xavier Payne, man, happy to have you here. I'm going to cut this live stream a little short, y'all, but I just want to say thank you so much, for all the support. July is really the worst month for making content with this stuff for both NFL and college before we have fall camp and training camp kickoff. But yeah, you'll probably see me start putting out some more shorts just this month. I'm just trying to try some new things, do some things that are fun for me. So you saw this morning, I put out a Forgotten Buffs reel or short regarding Laviska Shenault. So I think I might do that with just some, older Buffs kind of before the Prime era. I would find that kind of fun. Or heck, maybe I will do the Prime era, some Forgotten Buffs. But anyways, this is it's going to be a fun month, but I appreciate you guys sticking with me as we are dying for content right now. So this is awesome to see. OFB Dave, I'm just catching up with you in the chat. How's everybody? I think we're all pumped up about this. I had to throw on the Ralphie horns. 6'7", 320. I can't teach that. He's going to come in at good weight. Going to have to increase his lateral agility, quickness, and that that's just how most offensive linemen are. So I think he plays with good effort level. He's got some nasty to his game, and again, he's already a ginormous human being, and he's not obese, so he doesn't have to lose 50 pounds. So let's do it. Hey, by the way, Izza says, Jimmy from the Panthers says, hi. Well, Jimmy, man, what's going on? What's going on? Keep those hamstrings loose, my friend. I'm rooting for you. You got to tear it up this year, man. We know outside of those hamstrings, man, those hamstrings are in good shape. The NFL is going to know. The NFL is going to know truly how great Jimmy Horn is. And yeah, you'll make Bryce Young look a lot better too. But him, Teteroa, McMillan. Who else they got there? They got the kid from Holy Cross last year that was undrafted. I'm trying to remember his name, but he ended up having like a pretty good rookie season. So, Jimmy, wishing the best for you, man. And I love to see that Panthers Nation or whatever they're called. They already love Jimmy. He's like one of the most lovable guys out there. It's awesome to see. Oh, yeah, that's right. Eat that crow. I didn't think he was going to get drafted. Jimmy, you're going to have to forgive me, man. And, I'm not going to be some narcissist saying, well, it's because I said it that it happened, right? It said that it wouldn't happen, that it happened. Nah, man, it's just, sometimes this face is incorrect. So happy for you, Jimmy. Yeah, this is a great Buffs get, man. Building substance. Best mid-blind news ever, Cowboy 5-0 with the best midstream comment ever. Let's go. Love it. Dude, they got Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen's still on that team. Well, you can learn from Adam Thielen too because, he's a pretty good route runner as well. So, Jimmy, it's time to take the league by storm. You can run past everybody. So, if he's just on the field, man, he's going to be a nightmare. It's going to be fun to watch. But they also should put him on returns. They should definitely do that. I want to see Jimmy Horn on the kickoff returns. So, y'all have a wonderful day. I'll be back again. A lot of shorts this month. Just experimenting with some new things that I find interesting. So, yeah, man. Now, man, I'm getting blown up here. I might have to take off the Ralphie horns every time I'm about to close this thing up. Man, now I'm getting trashed on by Reverend BJ Nelson. Wow, he's saying Dave has eating crow down to a science. He has a bunch of recipes. I got to be honest, Reverend BJ Nelson, that is probably the best backhanded comment I've ever gotten doing this thing. Thank you very much. The 6th round is no better than I would put you in timeout. But I have a heart. I'm not going to do it. Y'all have a wonderful evening. I'll be back later. Sco Buffs.